It is time for the Golden City episode, which is right down here, but something I forgot to show off. We've seen this, we saw this poster before, but here, not only is it at a height we can just kind of stare at it without having to constantly adjust our height, but it's also not in reverse. The poster that was on the superstructure thing. Hi, Car. Get out. Showing Car and this creature, who's called Car with 2 R's.
7.
Which is very interesting. Can we talk? It's not really relevant to this episode at all. I just thought it was cool to show since I didn't. Now, we're gonna get our main focus out right off the bat, which is in here. Same place we got that song. But this time, so this place, if you've been here in here yourself, you might notice this is kind of a mess. Funny thing is, when I couldn't find, like, this badge, this is the first badge we're gonna get of these in the bottom right. And funny thing is, this seems to be the most obtuse badge in version 1. Even though it's probably one of the easiest to get, one of the easiest and quickest. So bad that, like, when I was trying to find it and couldn't and looked it up, a tutorial for it showed them phasing through walls and stuff when you can just take a simple path without any glitches at all. That's kind of what made me, like, one of the things that made me decide, hey, maybe I should make a walkthrough of this. Starting from version 1 and covering every version successive for some reason, because I'm weird. But yeah, that was one of the things that made me want to make a walkthrough, because information is so spread out and stuff. It's just a good idea. Now, so you want to go, like, from the spawn point, directly behind it, the room with the radio, then forward, right, and then forward to hit the wall, right, left, and there's no other path to go, but just in case, left. This brings you to this area, which is a big, long stretch of thing that kind of goes into the void. There's nothing for you on the stretch itself. Be careful, as this thing is incredibly thin, and you can just go right through it. Only reason I didn't is because I started holding control before I got there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Q doesn't do anything, but there's another quirk with the controls that I'm probably not going to show off until I safely have the badge. Now, you might be going, well, there's nothing here. Why did I lead you here? That's because, off to the left, fly over here, there's a little doorway that will go in.
I didn't know this.
And there's your badge. Open our inventory, and there we go. I had a really weird, like, I tried recording this a few minutes ago and got a really weird bug where it just wouldn't give me the badge for some reason. But yeah, it's a weird little brick thing. Like, it's a TV monitor with a kind of a brick-like texture, and the badge itself is just Golden City Brick. Hence, Golden City Brick Badge. Yeah. Another weird quirk of this room is, this thing. There's a button here that doesn't really do anything. As far as I can tell, it doesn't do anything in any version. So, that's interesting. That's effectively it. You can definitely explore stuff to whatever extent you want to. But let me show off some random things before we start exploring the rest of Golden City. If you fly all the way up all the way. This little heart appears on the top of your screen, and it will not disappear. Alright, and now I gotta be careful here. Alright, and if this heart is visible, that badge we just got is completely missing. The only way to get it to leave is by reloading the area, like so. Heart's gone and the badge is back. So you have to take that path. Or, you know, face through walls using the momentum quote-unquote glitch. But, you know. Beyond that, I mostly just want to show off that there's not really much else in here. There's weird computers are just, you know, normal, the quote-unquote normal golden brick city texture. And, like, yeah, it's just very office-like, which is interesting. There's, I think there's some stuff added in later versions, but there's only really one thing I've been able to, I've been able to find in this version. If I can find it. I think it's this way. It's really, really minor. Actually, I think it's the way we think. Yeah, this weird little floor thing. There's multiple of those. Like, I think if we go a bit further down this way, then we can find another. Yeah, another one here. Fuck. There we go. It's strange. Now, I'm gonna cut real quick, because there's something I remember finding in the later version that I swear was not in this version, but I just want to double check before I go to other things. Okay, back at the start, it turns out it actually is in this version, so I think I'll show it. You take the same general path that takes you to the badge, but instead of turning left here, you just keep going straight, and it's a straight shot path from here. There's, like, at first it's just kind of the normal office stuff. There's a little oddity with this table here, but there's not really any other differences. So we'll just kind of speed through the rest. Then at this last room, there's a right turn that, yeah! There is something else here, someone in there. And in the corner, a little computer that says soon on it. If you see one of these things anywhere that says soon, I might have said this in the intro, but basically means there's not going to be anything till a later version. And thing is, about wall glitching, well, you can generally, like, wall glitch areas in here. If you try to do it here, which I sadly failed immediately, but if you try and do it here, it immediately restarts the area. This isn't the same as dying in here, because if you actually do manage to die in here, it doesn't reset you back to the beginning of the area. Instead, this happens. Yeah. But that's pretty much it for there. I guess I can close that. Now that we're done with that very minor area, let's get to the rest of this. So, of course it's really great playing music, but the thing that's probably most of them is the shop.
How are you?
Welcome this guy. Where am I?
Welcome to my shop, traveler. I'm out of stock, but we can talk for a while. Maybe forever. Who knows, really? I haven't seen a face in a long time. I haven't seen at all, actually. You have a face.
Yeah, this guy is named Fib, which is, well, I don't know what Fib stands for. I knew, but I forgot. But in early, like, he has also been referred to as FBSDD, which stands for fucking bitch, stupid, dirty, dumb. Well, I may have forgotten what Fib stands for. It's something similar.
You know, they called it the Golden Building. But now they should call it the Golden Ring 7.
If we go up to him, he rotates around like that. Oh, hitting the radio does this. I'll be quiet.
Can you bear the sound? Dancing song, yet they fall on deaf ears. Here, sufferingly, in its wake, sufferingly, waste away this pain set upon all who were wrong in their way of violence. Hello everyone, I play like Turkney Gurkney. I'm also a shopkeeper. Hashtag the Garn.
Yeah. I believe that song, I might be wrong about this, but I believe that song as a whole is from Ultra Kill. I'm not sure. And, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now for the rest of this. Something that's kind of missable is this thing up here. Certainly is a booger boy assigned to Sturm, who is also certainly Kirby. Theory, JM. Definitely is cool, ironic, and cool. All guys who, were involved in this. Cool. Now, for other things. I don't believe this building really has anything in it. If we look up here, there is a thing up here, but it's nothing unique. Like going up here, it's just this little door up here, and we will be going in this, but give me a minute first. Because I actually want to go to here first. It's a thing that looks a bit too small to really fit in. But this is where Q comes in. You can use that to actually get in here. You might want to hold it. Because, while you could still probably get through here at full size, it's difficult. And at the top of this, there's a hole that you can only get it from inside. That takes us to...
Hello, Garn. Welcome to heaven. But this is not where your story ends. You are simply passing through. Enjoy your stay, Garn. And good luck.
Has Undertale music, and it makes the moveset a lot more normal. No sliding or anything, no flying, regular jumping. It's... I don't know. There's text over here that is just too far to really make out. Nothing good ever happens at 3 p.m. It's like warnings for like alcohol, funny moments, and just a bunch of stupid stuff. And if we jump off... Oh hey, we're in front of that door that I looked at for a second. Let's actually go in. Can't go off the building here. But if you press Q, this happens. Like you can, like holding Q adjusts how far the camera is, and it's just cool stuff. But in the direction past the radio, you can already see it from here, but there's a guy up here. Looking at him directly.
Oh.
Yeah. That guy is known as Red47. And I believe they have a wanted poster as well, but we haven't really looked at it yet. Also, I don't think I've shown it off yet, but if you ever turn off a radio while Gurley is active, that happens. Now, our next stop is gonna be... It's on top of one of these buildings. I think one of the higher ones. Oh no, here it is. Whispering you might hear throughout most of the main area is coming from this hole. And, using Q to get in it,
Hello, 2017. We will not distract you.
yeah, it's the Sonic.exe 2017. He's saying subterfuge with lyrics first 40 seconds, which... Cool. And now, our last stop in Golden City is gonna be, well, where we just were, but on the ground. There's this large city-like area. Everything's wood, so not much of a city, but... If we go through here along the back wall of it, come across this, which was going in. Welcome to the Gnome's Maze. The music featured is from the game picture above, Too Fast for Gnomes. I know you can't really see it with really away, but you'll see it. There you go. I really love this. Q doesn't do anything in here, by the way. And there's some weird collision that points to the map. That's because there's ramps in places. That's literally it. And the worst one is over here. Not looking, but this is a ramp that takes us up here, which leads to another rooftops area. This is the same map, and in fact, looking over, here, in the opposite corner of the boombox, lets us actually see where the other thing is. So, hey, that's really cool. I've also seen people talking about, like, Garnite, the guy who was in the tree back in the intro of the game, is hidden inside one of the walls of these buildings, which, like, getting the timing just right. Like this. Really hard to do, but, you know. You're just inside of one of those things. I don't know if it's in this one or the other map, because I literally haven't been able to find them. I looked everywhere in both versions of the map. And just nothing. Also, another quirk of the Q camera. You can just do this. It's a little trippy, but yeah, you can do that. I see something back there. Huh. What am I seeing? Maybe it was just the edge of that. What is that? Huh. I guess I'm seeing stuff. I don't know. But that's effectively all the major areas here. Oh yeah, leaving that area put to here. But that's pretty much everything aside from some RNG. And I'm gonna go more into detail with RNG here, because I figured out some stuff about how to manipulate it. So there are two RNG things here. One of them is with a shop. Whenever he screams like that, just a little red screen like that, there's a chance for something to happen. Now, to manipulate RNG effectively, you open the menu, go back into the game, then open it again, and just spam space. You go to the menu twice, because like the first one kind of undoes the RNG, and the second one reapplies RNG. Sometimes going to the menu will immediately reapply RNG, but there's really no visual indicator. And the reason we spam space is because if you are spamming space, then if no RNG event is active, then spamming space will re-roll it until one is active. And if we're lucky, not that. I'm not going to focus that much on that one. I've never seen it myself in game. I've only seen other people get it. However, the other one associated with here, I very much want to get. And I might cut until I get it. Yeah, I probably will. So, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Oh, I just realized I got a Drilly Bow event at some point during that. I hope I was recording when that happened, because I had like a little point where I turned off the recording. But hey, that's cool.
Code. Version.
Yeah! Welcome to this fucking place. Be careful to fall, as if you fall, you're not coming back until you, get the RNG event again. You can't really fly here. You can kinda, but not really. Alright, yeah, slow and steady, but completely quiet aside from Julie's occasional noise. When we get up here... Test. Yeah. That's really fun, isn't it? Alright. That's the Easter egg. The other one I was trying to get is much more minor. So... Oops. I think I'm just gonna say what it is. I don't think it's impossible to get more than one RNG event per, seed, I guess, but the RNG event involving the shopkeeper is quite literally just the shopkeeper suddenly exploding when they do that little screen. It usually happens as soon as you enter it, but there's a small chance that they won't do the screen immediately, and it won't happen until you, push the shopkeeper around. I'll put in footage of it real quick, because there is footage. But, yeah. That'll be how I end the episode. I hope you enjoyed my little endeavor into this fucking place, because that was a lot. I hate RNG events, and that is far from the last one we'll ever see in this series. The most notorious RNG event to me, though, is something I might not even cover in V1. Because it's not an RNG event in V2, it's consistently there. So I might just not do it in this one. Every RNG event tied to the main menu does have a 1 in 30 chance of happening. It's just 1 in 30 can be kind of unlucky, because it doesn't mean you're not going to get 1 in every 30 tries. It just means, there's a fucking 1 in 30 chance, Alright, we're just gonna go. Thank you for watching. Here's the shopkeeper exploding, which is good if you hate them! Goodbye! While I gave up on finding footage of the shopkeeper exploding and just recorded it myself, but while I was looking for footage of the shopkeeper explosion, I discovered this completely separate RNG event that Game Theory uncovered. So, enjoy this, I guess!
Wait, hold up. What's this? Ooh. Hold up. Boyfriend? Very skibidi. Evil boyfriend from hit single.